Hey guys, welcome back to another Blu-ray unboxing video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Flash on Blu-ray digital copy combo pack. So yeah, I'm a little late on this one, but I was basically just waiting up until the release of the new DCU under James Gunn to do unboxing for technically the last film, well, one of the last films in the old DC extended universe. So this is one of the last ones that I needed to unbox, one of the last slate of films before the reboot officially starts. So here it is. We've got it here. As you can see up at the top, this Blu-ray was released when Warner Brothers was celebrating their 100th anniversary. So it's got the Warner Brothers 100 logo up top there. Lets you know what's included in this combo pack here. There's the title there with the DC logo. And you've got your cast of characters there. We've got Batman, we've got Supergirl, and of course we've got the Flash right there on the front cover. So yeah, pretty nice, pretty cool. Taking a look at the spine, you got the title once again, along with the Blu-ray logo, the DC logo, and the Warner Brothers logo. And looks like it's pretty much the same on the other side. So taking a look at the back, you got a picture of the Flash there with a little blurb above him saying "Worlds Collide." You've got your description of the movie there. You've got a couple of screenshots from the movie. And then down here you've got your list of special features. So it looks like we get a few little bits of bonus content there. I think one of the ones that I'm excited for is that it also includes The Flash Escape the Midnight Circus, which is sort of like an audio drama. So that's pretty cool. I didn't know that that was on there actually. But yeah, you get a little blurb about the Movies Anywhere digital code, which I will use. I use all my digital codes. You've got your technical specs and credits down here. And this movie is rated PG-13 for sequences of violence and action, some strong language, and partial nudity. So yeah, interesting stuff going on with the Flash movie. But taking off the slip cover, looks like it's pretty much the same. So let's go ahead and take off the shrink wrap before we dive deeper into this Blu-ray here. And it looks like the shrink wrap's going to be a little tough here. Maybe not. Alright. So tossing the shrink wrap aside, there's that front cover. Still looks pretty nice even without the slip cover there. And then I'm not sure why my camera is having trouble picking up the spine today. Can't really see it there. There we go. So there's the title of the film, Warner Brothers logo, DC logo, and Blu-ray logo. So that pretty much stays the same. And it looks like the back stays the same, true to the slipcover there, so there's all that for you. And yeah, pretty nice, pretty cool. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what's inside here. So you've got a little slip there. And for the standard Blu-ray edition, you get your Blu-ray disc there. It's pretty cool. It's got the Flash logo there, stylized with some little lightning effects. Kind of a weird mustard yellow color that I'm thinking they were trying to make look gold, but it just kind of comes off as this weird mustard color, but that's alright. And yeah, that is the Flash on Blu-ray digital copy combo pack. And that was my Blu-ray unboxing of The Flash, the standard Blu-ray digital copy combo pack. And I gotta say, you guys, when I watched this movie, I've seen it a couple of times since its theatrical run, and I gotta say, I really enjoy this movie. You know, the character of the Flash is one of my favorites, and I think that this movie definitely pretty much has the spirit of the Flash. In terms of being a Flashpoint adaptation, it is pretty weak. I mean, Flashpoint is a pretty big storyline to adapt, so I feel like you're not gonna adapt the entirety of Flashpoint in one, you know, hour-and-a-half long movie, which I don't think this movie is. I think this movie's a couple of hours long. But yeah, I think Flashpoint is going to be one of those ones that you either have to kind of make like a two-parter, or you kind of have to like really focus on the source material. If you're going to adapt it, you can't just have it be one aspect in a larger script. You have to focus entirely on Flashpoint. So this movie kind of uses the storyline of Flashpoint kind of as like a little piece. It's kind of Flashpoint inspired more than a direct adaptation. So I think that in terms of being a Flashpoint adaptation, this one really is pretty disappointing. But like I said, if you're going to do Flashpoint, you got to adapt the whole story. You got to make it the main focus. You can't just take tidbits from it and just, you know, put it in a different kind of story. You have to focus on Flashpoint. So I feel like that's what this movie did, and yeah, you can definitely tell that it's not a very good Flashpoint adaptation. But with that being said, as a Flash movie, I thought it was really fun. I think the director of this was Andy Muschietti, and I think he did a pretty good job, you know, making a Flash movie, and I had a lot of fun with this one. Even though the climax of the movie just kind of, you know, drops things once it realizes it's a Flash movie again. But all in all, I still had a fun time with it, and I really enjoyed the movie. I'm not really going to talk much about some of the behind-the-scenes stuff that was going on when this movie was released, because, you know, I'm just taking a look at this just as the movie, and I had a good time with the movie. You know, say what you will about, you know, some of the cast behind the movie, but, you know, looking at just the movie, I had a good time with it. I enjoy it, so it's going into the collection. But with that being said, that's basically it for this Blu-ray unboxing video. Let me know what you guys thought of The Flash in the comments below. Try to avoid spoilers if you can, and let me know which version of the movie you guys picked up, whether it be the 4K, standard DVD, or any sort of exclusives that were released when this movie was released. So, yeah, that's basically it. This is the last DCEU movie that I needed to unbox for the channel. So, as of the recording of this video, Superman is going to be coming out in theaters this Friday, and yeah, we're getting James Gunn's new DCU, and can't wait to see where that goes. But speaking on the DC Extended Universe, you know, I think there was a couple of rough points. There was definitely a lot of rough points, but I think for the most part, things really did kind of pick up for me towards the end there. And I think we still got a really good slew of, you know, kind of standalone movies. Even though as a cohesive universe, it definitely was not as good as the MCU. But, you know, I think for standalone movies, I think we got some pretty solid standalone movies out of it. So, yeah, I'm happy to have the DCEU as part of my Blu-ray collection. And, you know, sad to see it go, and sad to see that it didn't work out. But hopeful that new great movies and a great new cinematic universe is on the horizon. So yeah, that's basically it for this video. If you guys made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next Blu-ray unboxing video. Later.